I'm wondering if it's possible. I'd love to hear all of your opinions on this. If what's happening with coronavirus has shifted what is considered YMYL for some queries. So if you think of, like, we have one client who at the beginning of all this had a post that went insanely viral. Oh gosh, that was a horrible word to use. That went really, that did really, really well. All about how to make your own hand sanitizer. And it went like crazy, it got tons of views. And then all of a sudden they were on page 3. They were ranking top 3 for that. And now if you look at the number 1 result, last time I checked, it was Healthline that has the number 1 spot. And you almost wonder if it's possible that Google's algorithms, it's not like, again, like they rewrote the algorithm to say, now hand sanitizers are all going to be considered important health information where maybe they weren't before. But instead, they've managed to figure out that the way people are searching, they're searching for health queries, and it seems to be very important to people's health right now. So we're only going to take results from large, trustworthy health authorities. I don't know what
that went from basically here's how to save a few bucks to here's how to not die.
Exactly. Yes. So it's much more. Now,
really
Gary Eash did say before that there aren't, now don't quote me on this. I think he said there aren't varying degrees of YMYL, like you're either YMYL or you're not. But I think there's something to that. Whereas if your traffic was, if you were ranking on page 1 for something and now you've been, lost pages in ranking positions, it might just be that before you weren't held to such a strong EAT sort of standard that Google's looking for more trust signals now that hand sanitizer is a life issue as opposed to a save a few dollars issue.
I saw an interesting one that maybe speaks to this. It was one of these, again, like one of these travel queries I was looking at for, top things to do in London right now. And you have the normal sites, top 15 things to do. They stay the same, which is point. You shouldn't check your rankings. You check your traffic, because even though you rank number 1, no one's searching for that right now. But there was a couple of pages that I saw that were telling you not like the top 50 things to do right now, but what's happening this week. Like, go out there and do this week. And those pages got killed. And it made me think what you're thinking, like maybe Google's saying like, hey, you're supposed to be in quarantine right now. We're not going to throw a page that's telling you to leave your house and go do these things.
I feel like that's too black and white though. Like, I feel like Google, it's not like, because otherwise Google, like the algorithm doesn't just go, oh, here's a new issue, we should address that, right? Like, I think it has to be based on search patterns. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm not the best person to do this, but I think you know what I'm saying, right? That the definition of what's important has changed, and that's definitely going to change keyword rankings.